We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis, Nathan Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, this is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter and keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips.
There's a little room there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The 49ers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the junior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Man, this is going to be so much fun. The irresistible force versus the immovable object, right? Like this running game, this is what they do. They pride themselves, one of the absolute best running backs in the country, Palmer. But this defense...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, North Texas. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You've got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Now on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play. Now setting up 4th down.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Plucks it out of the air. Got room at the 35. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Now on first down from the 28. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
To the air on first down. Makes a catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Using his feet. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To throw, it's Francis. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. He makes a catch. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The 49ers want to move quickly.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll go to the air. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. Keep this drive alive.
They punt it away on 4th down. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Looking for a gap, it's Alexander. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the pass. Finds a man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Using his legs, it's McClure. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeper. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. They're working that left side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. North Texas really has it going on offense. On the move, it's Alexander.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
They give it to him again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Fakes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Snags it, and he's open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Powers through. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
And I know, having talked to the quarterback before the game on the field, he was telling me, if I can just get this guy the ball, good things can happen. I think you saw it right there. Nice route, nice catch, but really good job after the catch, too. He was smelling the end zone, wanted to get in so bad, just gets knocked out of bounds right before the goal line. But right now, this quarterback has a lot of confidence when he's thrown to this.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, North Texas! He'll try to tack on one more.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Francis. It's caught. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. He's got it. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. He might want another play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads it left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. The run inside. It's Alexander. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're a couple of yards short. Down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air, it's Francis. Here's the heat. Finds us back in the middle.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, they're after him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 6 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Gators on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Denton. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
Coming out of the locker room, Coach Albin told me they have got to keep an eye on their quarterback. He definitely struggled in that first half. Some of it, though, not his fault. He has taken a lot of hits. I can visually see the wear and tear, bumps, bruises, seeing him with some abrasions. They've got to do a better job protecting him, or we'll see if they make a change. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Francis. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
Got a little grass. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the gun. Fires to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Makes the grab at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running inside, it's McClure. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw it again. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. On target. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Maybe a crease. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, North Texas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Stevenson.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Line gets set, first down. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Stevenson. Had the catch on second down, but it didn't help. It's third down now. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Looking to throw on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because...
Caught, and he's got room. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
The run inside. It's Alexander.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running inside, it's Alexander. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. This is what an elite team does.